Good morning to everybody but Spectrum this morning. And hi, Jody. How are you?
Hi, I'm okay. How are you?
Sean's had a long morning already, and we just started.
It wasn't necessarily Spectrum
It wasn't?
this morning.
Oh,
but
for once,
we
wow.
still would like Spectrum to fix their issues.
Yes,
Yes.
that would be nice.
That
so
would
we
be
might
nice.
be on the air all 3 hours?
Yes.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
All right. We're playing the hits. The old jingle is just fine.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, Jody.
Good
Let's
morning.
start out with a Guess the Quote already.
Oh, okay.
Health experts are concerned about the fall season when Delta is expected to hit states with the lowest vaccination rates the hardest, unless those states and businesses reintroduce mask rules, capacity limits, and other health measures they have largely rolled back. Who said that?
Droopy.
No. Doesn't matter who said it, it's true. Oh, who said this virus is clearly different than the viruses and the variants that we've had experience with before. It has an extraordinary capacity of transmitting from person to person. Who said that?
Wimpy.
No. Dr. Anthony Fauci.
Oh.
Who said the report out of Israel, which began vaccinating its population ahead of many other countries, is likely to bolster arguments from drug makers that people will eventually need to get booster shots to protect against emerging variants? Who said that?
Penelope Pitstop? I know she's been in here before.
I don't
She's
know.
been here before.
She's been here before.
I'm going to say Washington Post. Something. Okay. Did we say yay? Yay.
Yeah.
For everybody that is, what do you call it? Veterans Affairs? Is that
Yes.
the 1st? Okay.
California.
This has just got to be
It has to.
uniform, I'm telling you. Department of Veteran Affairs announced all of their medical facility employees will be required to be vaccinated against COVID, becoming the first federal agency to issue a mandate. Mandate. There, I said it. Stick it up
They're
your...
the largest health system in the country.
Thank you. Biden administration has been under increasing pressure to, do
Yeah.
for mandates. Dr. Red Leonard talks to them about it. He talks to us about it. We're mandating vaccines for the Title 38 employees because it's the best way to keep veterans safe, especially as the Delta variant spreads across the country. So,
Yep.
We're going to have a bunch of Republicans on the January 6th committee pretending to care about cops today, and then they pretend to care about vets.
Yep.
And this is insane, right? We talked yesterday. Doctors, nurses, other health groups have called for mandatory mandatory coronavirus vaccination for all their employees. That seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Right. Well, even if you're an anti-vaxxer, so you want your loved one to go get cancer treatment and get COVID.
Right.
Like it's like, it doesn't make any sense that you would have, people should have to risk getting COVID, going to the doctor, or to get, say you're in an accident and you've got, some of the stuff.
You're not getting any disagreement from this room.
No. We're yes people.
That's my bag, is preaching to the choir.
Exactly.
I don't preach to any non-choir these days. I give them 9 seconds on the phone.
Yes, you do.
And then my aorta starts to throb, and then I hang up.
And then one twitch and the one lazy eye.
Yeah, that one. That's not lazy anymore.
That one blood vessel in the temple.
That is awake all the time now. Okay. This is Plague Doctor tweeted, I completely support the doctors and nurses calling for mandatory vaccinations for healthcare workers. People should not have to worry about catching Delta variant when going to the
Thank you.
doctor.
Exactly.
Or anything else, right? Anything. Okay. So what else? January 6th commission starts today. Oh, where's the evil clown car? And on cue, the evil clown car full of, who is it? Paul Gosar and Rapey McForehead and Marjorie Taylor Greene and Louis Gohmert, who is such a
Gohmert.
idol. Are they just having a dumb off? Are they all going to just eat pudding with a rubber spoon first?
Just go doy the entire time.
The subject of this conference is doy. About the plight of the terrorists that are in prison.
Yep.
Yes, they're having a. So
Oh, really?
Look over here, clown car.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that'll happen. Not during the show. Oh darn, we won't be able to do that live. Okay. Thank you. Bill Pascrell Jr. said 201 days ago, terrorists ransacked the U.S. Capitol, and hours later, 138 of the 202, that's 68%, of House Republicans voted to make Trump a dictator. They tried to finish the rioters' job and end democracy. Never forget it. We had Chairman Schiff on yesterday. No wonder they're terrified.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm with Jason Overstreet. He said, I'm glad Adam Schiff is on the January 6th committee. I respect all of them, but if there's one person for my money who can take the insurrection and meticulously tie it around that orange bastard's neck once and for all, it is Adam Schiff.
Yeah.
Thank you. Exactly. Okay, am I having PTSD from everything? Didn't you already do that?
Yes, he did.
Do the
Yes, he did.
impeachment?
Yeah.
We saw all the footage.
Yep.
Yeah,
They-
Jamie Raskin was the lead.
Yes, nailed him to the
prosecutor,
wall. But
Yes.
right, that's what I'm just like. Oh, we're doing this again, where you see all this footage, because everyone's like, "Oh, America needs to see this." I'm like, didn't we already?
I think we're going to see more
Right.
now. And
Footage we haven't seen yet.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Because
But-
it was right away.
Yeah.
You know, stuff was still being collected at that point. Still is, but we got a lot more to look at now.
right. Okay, I guess. But somebody made a great point as well. If Nancy Pelosi is in charge of the National Guard, why did Kevin McCarthy call Donald Trump
Right.
to tell him to stop stop this?
Right.
It's because she's not in charge of the National Guard. I mean, that'd be the quickest investigation in history, right? Trying to blame Nancy Pelosi. It's like, is she in charge?
No.
Okay. Well,
Done.
then that part of the investigation's over. Was anyone from Antifa or BLM there? No.
No.
Okay. Well, that part's over now.
Right.
Oh my God. I cannot even. And do we have? So now Republicans are calling on what's his name, Kevin McCarthy, to punish
Yes.
Liz Cheney
Yes,
and
yes.
Adam
Kinzinger, yeah.
Kinzinger. Right. Okay.
They're
Just
calling
for-
them Pelosi Republicans.
Yes.
Right, because Kevin McCarthy is a childish little baby, which they said yesterday. Oh, here he is. Here's childish McBaby.
What?
And some Republicans have been saying that the GOP should play Paul in this committee. You could get
Who was
the three.
that? Who was that? Adam and Liz?
Well-
Aren't they kind of like Pelosi Republicans?
God. I'm glad that they both called him. They both said this is
Yeah.
childish. We
Yeah.
give him Cheney first.
We're about very serious business here. We have important work to do, and I think that's pretty childish.
And Kevin McCarthy responded. Okay, and then Adam Kinzinger skipped to 10. Thank you.
Bottom line, I'm an elected member of Congress. I'm a Republican. Kevin McCarthy is technically my Republican leader. And to call, members of Congress by childish names like Donald Trump used to do, I guess is just kind of part of it.
And Kevin McCarthy responded.
Kevin McCarthy's a whiny diaper baby.
Whiny
He
little-
is.
Exactly.
Yep.
Whiny poopy diaper baby, not an empty diaper.
No.
Really full.
He's starting to get ripe.
Well, he was holding a sad press conference this morning,
His diaper's
complaining.
begun to turn. Oh, was he?
Oh yeah,
And here's what he said.
I'm never gonna be speaker.
No, he's not.
No, he is
He's
not.
been a really ineffective speaker, though.
Like,
He's
Or-
not
or
Minority
he's a
leader.
leader. Minority leader.
how much did he get owned by Nancy Pelosi?
Yeah.
Owned. Tiny balls in her purse. Snap.
She's going to need a new purse.
I know.
She is.
Right?
She's got to need a bunch of them because
She's
Remember
going
all
to
of
need a
them.
Birkin bag
Remember we
or
used to
something.
have giant purses? I don't know what the style was at the time, but I remember
the
there was a
80s.
time that I had a big sack.
Maybe she needs a diaper bag.
There you go.
That's what she needs.
Yeah.
Some sippy cups.
Oh, please, let's hear from Rapey McForehead, Matt Gaetz. Why? Can I ask a question we ask about everyone
Sure.
that's ever been close to Donald Trump? Why does he remain unimprisoned at this hour? I'm just asking.
He hasn't been convicted.
Okay, wow, he is bright. Listen to this.
I really do believe that the end goal of the January 6th committee is to create a series of criminal referrals. And remember,
Yes.
during the Russia hoax, a lot of the criminal process occurred not as a result of any underlying violation of federal criminal law, but instead as a result of these process crimes. So Kevin McCarthy better hope he never deleted an email or forwarded something to a place where it wasn't saved. Otherwise, there's going to be an effort to use process crimes to try to
Yes.
jam up the Republican leadership. And I do think it's that serious.
You mean like sometimes when you take an
Servers?
underage girl like us
Right.
across the state line to her
Process.
and then suddenly someone sees a forwarded email or something or whatever, and then series of indictments out of nowhere.
I want to play poker with Matt Gaetz because
Yeah.
he telegraphs everything.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
You think this is to produce? Yes, Rapey McForehead.
Computer says yes.
Right, that's what this is for, is to find responsibility. And
Right.
you are bright. That's a lot of forehead for so little brain. You know what I mean? It's like a drive-in movie on your forehead. And then brontosaurus brain. Like
It's a 5-head.
You know the aliens in Mars Attacks with the gigantic brains?
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like that, but there's nothing
yeah, but
in
there's
there.
not. It's just air.
Right.
So
He's got the
something-
walnut size.
He's got a walnut-sized brain inside that gigantic
Like
noggin.
before I really knew how to inflate my bike tires. It's just someone like in the morning. Shh, 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 shh. Is that the right size? Okay, we'll just go with that. But it looks like too much something.
Wonder what Nestor thinks about that.
Does Nestor check? Doesn't he measure the size of his head? Oh, there's too much PSI in here. Hang on, let me take a little out. Shh, like a beach ball.
Yeah.
All right, go on, Rapey.
And I think that Kevin McCarthy is the lead target, unfortunately.
Oh, maybe
the tell
'cause he was
Adam Kinzinger
involved.
saying that Kevin McCarthy had to be very concerned. I think most Americans think it's unfair that Nancy Pelosi would get to pick her team and then would get to pick the players of the other team. And in doing so, they excluded our best player, Jim Jordan. He is the most talented, he is the most effective member of the Republican conference.
Oh, yes.
So it shows this is partisan,
Oh,
illegitimate.
Yes, Jim Jordan. If you want to get to the bottom of something, if you want a heads up that something bad is going on, Jim Jordan's your guy. He does not miss Eagle Eyes that guy like a hawk.
And he'll report it
Doesn't miss
immediately.
anything. Yeah.
He'll take
He's-
care of that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that
Make
guy.
sure that ends.
Sure.
Yeah.
How much you want to bet having a shower in front of him? He's like, I don't see anything. I got soap in my eyes. Okay. That was a Rustler
Yeah.
reference.
Yes.
Okay. She did agree to a bipartisan commission.
Yes, she did.
Yep.
And agreed to everything that Leader McCarthy asked for, and then you would have had subpoena power. They could have knocked down any subpoena.
Yep.
Right.
If they had done, okay.
Yep.
So, okay, now she has put Republicans on but not their best players.
No.
No.
They're Pelosi
They're not sending their
Republicans.
best. They're sending, you wanted to send the rapist, actually you? They're sending some of them are rapists? Oh, so you meant you should have been appointed in terms of their best people. Okay, please, Rapey McForehead.
But I do think that Kevin McCarthy should be stronger in taking action against Kinzinger and Cheney. If they're going to take Nancy Pelosi appointments to committees, we should probably remove them as Republican representatives on the Armed Services and Energy and Commerce Committee.
Yes. You can't play in any of our reindeer games. If you can play in her reindeer game, you can play. Oh, this is such a mature party. It's such a useful. Oh, they're just like a condom with a hole in it. What is the point of the Republican Party today?
There is none
complain.
anymore.
Yeah, to complain.
Yeah.
It's a complaint.
Oh, they're such whiny little bitches, all of them. Okay.
Snowflakes.
Also, Kevin McCarthy should be called first because his whole that was the whole reason he declined the first real bipartisan commission is because he said, we need to investigate Antifa and BLM. He should be the first one called on the phone call with
Yes.
Donald Trump on January 6th.
Yep.
Trump said, it's not my people, it's Antifa. And Kevin McCarthy said, no, it's your people. They have Trump signs, it's your people. Call them off. Right? Until he turned on a dime. I mean, that's the first question that needs to be asked of the first witness.
Well, just play
Why
his
did
tape.
you say directly to Donald Trump, it is not Antifa? Now you're calling for them to be investigated.
Well, and then just play the tape of him denouncing Trump on the 13th.
Right.
Yeah.
Just play that and go,
Yeah. Here is my favorite. Keith Olbermann said, I swear to God this video is indoctrinated as Mike Lindell, Saint Hair Dye of the Pillow, expecting a return of Trump because he thinks Biden and Harris would resign without realizing that the Speaker of the House would then become
right.
Oh, we have the audio of him.
fantastic. Okay, please. No, I need it. I need
Once we have the symposium
Oh, God.
on the by the night of the 12th or the morning of the 13th,
Yep.
if everyone has seen it, including the administration that's in there now that didn't win, maybe Biden and Harris would say, "Hey, we're here to protect the country," and resign.
Yep.
Resign.
Right.
Fine.
Resign.
Right. Whereby Nancy Pelosi immediately becomes
president.
Oh, yours, Jesus. What?
Ooh.
Yeah, you didn't someone tell me.
And then she appoints Hillary Clinton as her VP, and then she resigns, and Hillary Clinton takes her rightful seat.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Does he really?
No, they
Why
don't.
is there so much dumb in
I
this?
don't know.
Right, that's right there in the Constitution. There's a symposium, and then the president and vice president resign, and then
What symposium
the
was
guy
it?
that lost is immediately installed because what?
Who's going to call this symposium? What?
That's his symposium that he's grifting, that he's making money off
Oh,
of.
he's
Yes.
charging admission to
Yes.
the symposium?
yeah.
It's
Oh.
when Biden and Harris see that, they will just hang their heads
be
in shame,
terrified,
resign
yes.
in disgrace.
Sean, you're brilliant.
You're a sly, brilliant
You
devil.
are brilliant, Sean.
The Sting, get it? Okay,
Yeah,
21 minutes after the hour. And then Robert Redford comes out. Okay, we'll tell you later. 21
I've never
minutes.
seen that movie.
I mean, do we even need to do a commercial for the Steph store? I mean, the shirts are flying off the right. Look at this. Look at it. Get your face
Look
up
at
there.
that.
Get your face up there. Look. We have them for Team Pfizer, Team J&J. We are all Team Vaccine here. We have amazing.
That's right.
And you can get it on everything. Right, Chris? Not just shirts.
Bath mats, shower curtains. You can get it on art, a clock. You can get
Duvet.
a sexy bomb on a clock.
We have Stephanie Miller swag. We have sexy liberal swag. And, of course, all the vaccine shirts. Get it now. StephanieMiller.com. Whee!